commentate JPH versus...
Yeah. We get to stop talking about what we don't like about PM, and by we, I mean me.
You. We get to actually talk about like a game that's happening again.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have talked about friendlies, but they're also friendlies, and I mean, we had Jigglypuff and Kirby on the screen.
I can't bring myself to commentate friendlies. Like I've tried, like even like try hard friendlies where people are like both going their mains and like they're warming up. It's just like, yeah, I could talk about it, but I don't want to. It feels pointless. It doesn't feel like I'm accomplishing anything. Oh,
Ooh.
So.
That was a unfortunate situation there. I think even if we went for the ledge, I don't entirely know how Eruption works, but I don't know if it was really safe either.
That SD's definitely going to hurt a lot.
Yes.
Now, in previous PM patches, I'm not sure about this one, because Diddy has been nerfed a lot. Diddy has the nickname of Deep Kong for how amazing his recovery is. And we saw there, like when he SD'd, he could have definitely made it back to the ledge.
Yes.
I think the thing to do though would have been to recover longer. Oh wow. Okay, so that is different than Smash 4. In Smash 4, if you use your side B attack, you cannot up B. And there he used the attack and then was still able to up B.
Yeah, I don't really know much about like Diddy in this game.
I know you could wave dash on top of bananas to catch them.
Okay. That's a neat way to catch bananas.
I know his combos with his bananas are all tech chase based. Now one of my I don't really know how to describe him. I guess Brawl mentors. He was one of the best PM Diddies in his prime. He goes by the tag DLA. He's kind of pretty well known in the PM and Brawl communities. He was the best Ganon in Brawl, which is super impressive when you consider Ganon's the worst character in the game.
Yeah.
And he was like beating my high tier Zero Suit like regularly without trying too hard. And one of the best PM Diddy Kongs. I'm Facebook friends with him, and he posted a tweet that Leffen made after Leffen lost to his PM Diddy Kong, and Leffen was super salty and just like complained about how janky Diddy Kong was. So that was pretty funny. But now, from what we've seen from amPunk, he's not using the bananas. This is I believe, the first banana that's come out.
Yes, it is.
And as a Brawl Zero Suit main, it's a bit of a crime when an item user is not using their items, in my eyes. Because items are super good. Like, every single item in the game is really good.
I know the other week when we played Brawl, you went Zero Suit and just like racked up way too much percentage just off throwing pieces at me. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Went to Apex 2013, or 2014 rather. Met my favorite Brawl player, Salem. Asked him what I should do with pieces, and he told me to throw the pieces up. And I've been living that advice every day of my life ever since. Always throwing pieces up. You know, whether it's metaphorically in my life or literally in Brawl. Throw the pieces up. Thank you, Salem.
I mean, as a Peach player in Melee, like, the rule of thumb is basically, if you don't have a turnip in your hands, you're wrong.
Yeah. Now, I very recently learned how... I very recently learned how Peaches throw items without...
With X.
Wait, what was I saying? I very recently learned how Peaches can throw items or not throw items, can use aerials while holding turnips.
Sorry.
Floating.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so weird. Like, why does floating just let them use aerials?
I don't know. Because they figured, like, that you don't want to pigeonhole a Peach into having to throw that turnip.
But everyone else is pigeonholed into having to throw items.
Peach has a float.
Yeah, I guess.
Nobody else has a float.
I guess.
Why should the person who produces the turnips, who's going to be the cause of turnips being in the game, have to be pigeonholed into constantly throwing the turnip no matter what they do? They can't grab with the turnip. They can't do aerials unless they're floating. Like, it makes sense when you think about it.
But then it makes less sense when you think about Link for a half second. Link holds bombs,
Does anybody really think about Link?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, no. Link was good in PM for a short period of time. I remember there was this player in Chicago named Lazaron who, like, did really good with PM Link, and then they nerfed Link, and then it, like, kind of got revealed how much of, like, a scrub this guy kind of sort of was.
He was a lie.
Yeah, he was a lie. So we have a tie game here, 3 stocks apiece. We're playing Brawl now.
We are playing Brawl now. The interesting switch to Wario, I guess.
Not really interesting. amPunk, I think, more mains Wario than
Diddy.
Diddy.
Okay.
I played against his Wario in friendlies, and that was definitely. I didn't play against his Diddy in friendlies, but I did play against some of his other secondaries, and his Wario was definitely his scariest. He's also said multiple times that PM Wario is his favorite thing to play in Smash.
Okay.
Like, across all Smash games, it's PM Wario or bust.
Alright.
And we have the taunt there. Yeah, off that side B. That side B is really silly. Terrible-ish DI. That could have been amazing DI if he had hit the tech, but he didn't tech, so it was bad DI. But he makes it back, so it's okay.
See, I have no idea what Wario does
So Wario
in this game.
Wario has this really good side B. Wario and Ike both have really good side Bs. But Wario's side B serves a very different purpose. Ike's is largely an approach option. Wario's is an approach and kill option. Like, you saw it right there. And Wario also has pretty decent throw combos. He has, in Brawl, the best aerial mobility in the game.
Okay.
And I think that's carried over pretty well in PM. He's got some pretty insane aerial mobility.
Ooh, the fart.
But in Brawl, his aerial mobility was downright silly. You could basically dash dance in midair with Wario, and no other character felt nearly as fluid.
Now, is Wario able to, like, you know how Fox has multi-shine? I know that this is probably completely irrelevant because after the first big fart, nothing happens. But could Wario multi-fart?
I don't think so.
Only as Wario Man.
Only as Wario Man is what we are hearing. Okay.
So is Wario Man's Final Smash?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
You can access it just looking about.
Got it.
And you can do solo too.
Look at it. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's an argument.
So, amPunk is getting some pretty decent combo game off this rotating platform. Swinging platform.
Yeah, I am not a fan of this platform.
It's weird.
It's really weird how my opinions on PM stages have changed so much in the very recent past. Like, I used to go to the stage all the time as a counter pick, not because I particularly liked it, but because it has walls, which makes Ness's recovery super free, and because it has amazing music.
Okay.
Now I hate it as a Ness counter pick. I have banned it in the recent past against some other characters. And we have the
JPH
down air to
going
up
for-
air.
Punishing amPunk punishing the counter thrown out by JPH with just down air and whatever you said came out after that. I forgot. Forward air, I think? I don't know.
I'm going to be slightly distracted for no particular reason in the next match.
Fair enough. I think you've been slightly distracted just in general.
You can clap at least 30 times before coming.
So we're getting to game 3 here.
Yep. And this is only best of 3. We're not at winners final or losers finals yet. Actually, we don't even have like everyone for losers finals.
Going to FD, I believe this is JPH's pick.
Yes.
I think it's kind of the same situation with Spike. I think I like the platforms for Ike. He's got the sword and he can do things.
Yeah. I know JPH really likes FD because he's a traditional fighting game player, and there's no such thing as platforms in those games.
No. There's also no such thing as dropping through the bottom of the stage and dying. or just having like a stage limit, so to speak.
It was like my second or third.
Oh, he got the eruption edge guard and just slammed Wario down.
This is a super close set. I think the character pick is really benefiting amPunk, or the character switch. Definitely feels more comfortable with this character, but JPH adapting, and that's one of the things I've noticed about JPH the more I watch him play Smash, is he really brings that fighting game knowledge, with him. He knows what an opponent wants to do. He knows that if he sees an opponent go for the same thing over and over again, he's likely going to do it even one more time.
Yeah.
And, he'll cover options that he sees his opponent go for a lot. That's what we saw against Spike. I think that's what's going to carry him to victory in this match if he ends up winning. Nice dash dance there. Waiting for a roll-in from amPunk. And that roll-in is like something that you want. It's the roll-in you want to do. It's the roll-in the scrub inside wants you to do.
Yes.
Everyone has a little scrub inside them. It doesn't matter how good you are at the game. If you're super good at the game, you're just really good at ignoring that guy. But that scrub's telling you, roll in, roll in. He's not doing anything. He's just dash dancing. Just roll in.
I like to think of the scrub inside as like the unconscious mind.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hey, do this.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
I think it's basically like the scrub inside is basically your fight or flight. It's saying he's opening it up, and like when you're dash dancing, it doesn't look like you do a lot of shit, but you could do a lot from a dash dance.
You have so many options from dash dancing.
Yeah.
But
the fight or flight doesn't know about those options. The fight or flight just knows that if you die, then you can't make babies.
Right?
That's all it knows.
That's all that the fight or flight knows. Is if you die in this Smash game, you cannot make babies.
They should have come with that. Like,
that's not exactly what I was saying.
It's okay. There is implied. Ooh, the up air just catching the eruption. I'm not sure if eruption is a thing that Ikes do when they're coming down to stage.
And when they're coming down, no. It's really good for covering landings when your opponents are vulnerable, like if they're in helpless after using their up B, or like if they've demonstrated that they are not willing to commit to an offensive option, which is what a lot of players like. You get like two archetypes. You get the aggressive person who's gonna always land with an aerial, and you get the defensive person who's always just gonna land as far away from you as possible. And the eruption can sometimes catch that second group. But as far as using it to land yourself, I don't think it's too popular, just because if it whiffs, it really whiffs.
So while we were talking about that, the entire time I was thinking, oh, this is interesting. Wario has his fart again. JPH has to be careful. And the fart ended up being what took the stock. Unfortunately, amPunk not quite getting the recovery range that he thought he had and missing the ledge grab.
And I'm really having trouble picking who I want to win here. Part of me is rooting for amPunk because like JPH is the fighting game club and amPunk is the Smash club. But then, like, part of me is just like, I feel like JPH is almost an underdog, just not playing this game very much at all. So I'm also rooting for him on the underdog mentality, and he's just won.
That's the thing.
That was a really, really fun set to watch. Seeing two characters that you don't commonly see unless you're watching Ally. Then you see the Ike. Seeing some really good mental play. I'm getting a little antsy to play winners finals, but
we can either do winners now or me and JPH.
I think we should do winners first, so that like I don't know, it feels like there's more flow than if we did losers semis, then winners finals, then losers finals. So Tess, while I've been doing commentary, has been playing friendlies. So that's pretty terrible for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like try and play. I'm gonna ask for a hand warmer, and he'll say yes because he's not completely a dick.